The world is closing in, borders tightening, rules shifting. For many travelers, freedom is fading. But not if you're Canadian. Holding a Canadian passport still means something. It opens doors, drops red tape, and invites you into places most can only dream about. No visa required. In this video, we're revealing the 10 countries Canadians don't need a visa to visit. But this isn't just a travel list. It's a roadmap to freedom. To places where you're not just allowed, you're embraced. Where your dollars go further, the Wi-Fi actually works, and every sunset feels like a second chance. From tropical hideouts to digital nomad sanctuaries, these countries are calling, and you don't need permission to answer. Stick with us till number 1. It's a place few expect, but once you see it, you'll wonder why you haven't booked a flight already. Starting from number 10, we have Germany. Germany is Europe's beating heart, historic, modern, and deeply efficient. For Canadians, it's also wide open. You can stay visa-free for up to 90 days within a 180-day period, thanks to Germany's participation in the Schengen zone. This isn't just a tourist stop. Germany is ideal for digital nomads, students, and slow travelers. Berlin has long been a hotspot for creativity and tech startups. Hamburg offers waterfront living, and Munich gives you Bavarian charm without sacrificing city amenities. Even smaller towns offer incredible value and speedy internet. You can rent a private flat for around $1,200 a month, with utilities often included. Trains and public transport are world-class, connecting you across the country in hours. Food is hearty and affordable. Pretzels, currywurst, and market-produced cost a fraction of Canadian prices. And co-working hubs are everywhere. Factory Berlin, Beta House, and more offer remote workers strong communities and blazing fast Wi-Fi. Germany also acts as a travel launchpad. Want to spend a weekend in Prague or Amsterdam? Hop on a $40 train. All this without the hassle of applying for a visa. Whether you're drawn to its engineering, music, or medieval castles, Germany gives Canadians 3 months of seamless, visa-free opportunity. Number 9, Singapore. Singapore is small, sleek, and smart, a Southeast Asian powerhouse that feels tailor-made for modern travelers. Canadians can stay here visa-free for up to 30 days, and that's plenty of time to fall in love with its ultra-clean streets, vertical gardens, and legendary food courts. This city-state is a blend of cultures: Chinese temples, Malay mosques, Indian spices, and British colonial architecture all coexist within walking distance. English is one of 4 official languages, and signage is clear, making it super easy for Canadians to navigate. Worried about costs? While Singapore has luxury hotels and upscale malls, there's plenty of affordability too. Hawker food courts serve Michelin-rated meals for $4. You can rent a basic Airbnb or capsule hotel for under $60 a night. Digital nomads will appreciate the dozens of co-working hubs like the Working Capital or Just Co. And while Singapore doesn't yet offer a digital nomad visa, many Canadians treat it as a 1-month base between longer regional stays in countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, or Vietnam. Safety is unbeatable. Crime is nearly non-existent, and public transit is spotless and efficient. With direct flights from Toronto and Vancouver, it's also one of the most accessible Asian destinations. Singapore is futuristic, multicultural, and endlessly photogenic. And best of all, it's visa-free. Number 8, Japan. If you're Canadian, Japan gives you 90 days visa-free, 3 months to explore a nation where precision meets peace, where every detail matters and every corner tells a story. Tokyo is a sensory overload. Bullet trains, LED towers, and vending machines that sell everything from sushi to umbrellas. But step outside the city, and Japan's spiritual core comes into focus. You'll find silent shrines, bamboo forests, and tiny fishing villages unchanged for generations. Safety here is world-class. You can leave your laptop in a cafe, and it'll still be there hours later. Public transit is punctual to the second, and healthcare access for travelers is reliable with insurance. Digital nomads love Japan's infrastructure. Remote work from Kyoto's art cafes? Absolutely. Fast Wi-Fi is standard, and short-term apartments in places like Fukuoka or Nagano go for as little as $700 per month. English is more common than ever, and locals are famously polite. For those craving a longer stay, Japan's recent relaxation of travel policies makes hopping between regions smoother than ever. And for food lovers? Ramen for $8, conveyor belt sushi, and hot vending machine meals. Japan is a flavor journey you won't forget. This is not just a trip. It's immersion. It's a wonder. Number 7. Mexico. If Canada gets too cold, Mexico is waiting, with 180 days of visa-free warmth. 6 months. That's half a year to swim in cenotes, sip mezcal in Oaxaca, or work remotely from a rooftop in Mexico City. From Pacific surf towns to Caribbean beaches, every part of Mexico offers something different. But the open arms are always the same. Digital nomads have flocked to Mexico for years, especially to cities like Mérida, Tulum, Guadalajara, and Puerto Vallarta. Co-working spaces, fiber internet, and global cafes are everywhere. Living here is often cheaper than staying in Canada. One-bedroom apartments near the beach go for $700 to $1,000 a month. You'll eat well on $15 a day, and local markets stretch your dollar far. There's no official digital nomad visa yet, but the 180-day rule means many Canadians come and go seasonally. Some even reset their stay by traveling to nearby countries in between. Safety varies, so research your destinations carefully. But in popular expat and tourist zones, you'll find thriving, friendly, and well-patrolled communities. And the best part? Direct flights connect Mexico to every major Canadian city, making this tropical escape just hours away. For sun, community, and endless color, Mexico is visa-free freedom in its purest form. Number 6. France. Romance. Art. Bread. France is where elegance meets everyday joy. And for Canadians, it's 90 days visa-free, thanks to the Schengen area. Start in Paris, where every cobblestone feels cinematic. But don't stop there. France's real magic lies in its variety. Alpine chalets in Chamonix, vineyards in Bordeaux, coastal towns in Normandy, and sun-drenched beaches in Nice. Rent varies widely. Paris can stretch your budget, but smaller cities like Montpellier or Rennes offer one-bedroom rentals for $900 a month. Markets, bakeries, and cafes offer rich cuisine for affordable prices. Digital nomads will find excellent Wi-Fi and stylish co-working spots in almost every city. Many Canadians set up temporary lives in Marseille, Strasbourg, or Lille, working mornings, exploring afternoons. Healthcare access for travelers is strong through private insurance, and public transit is one of the best in Europe. The language barrier? Manageable. Locals appreciate effort, and younger generations speak English more often. Whether you're sketching the Seine or hiking in the Pyrenees, France gives you 3 months to savor a lifestyle that's sophisticated yet deeply human. It's not just about seeing the sights, it's about living the rhythm. Number 5. Portugal. Portugal offers Canadians 90 days visa-free, but what you'll experience in that time might just make you want to stay forever. This is Europe's laid-back paradise. Warm people, affordable cost of living, endless coastline. Whether you're sipping wine in Porto, wandering Lisbon's tiled alleys, or surfing the Algarve, Portugal makes every moment feel like home. Lisbon and Porto are digital nomad magnets. Co-working spaces like Second Home and Idea Spaces buzz with global energy. The internet is fast, cafes are work-friendly, and English is widely spoken, especially among the youth. Apartments here are affordable compared to Western Europe. $800 $100 a month gets you a clean, central spot in most cities. And the food? Fresh seafood, rich coffee, and pastries like pastel de nata, all for pocket change. Portugal is also one of Europe's safest countries. Streets are calm, crime is low, and locals are welcoming, especially to Canadians. It even ranks among the top retirement destinations due to its tax advantages and residency options. While there is a long-stay digital nomad visa, most Canadians don't even need it for short-term stays. Just arrive, relax, and blend into the sunny, soulful pace of life. Portugal isn't flashy. It's peaceful, poetic, and perfect for slow living, and you don't need a visa to get started. Number 4. Ireland. Ireland gives Canadians 90 days visa-free, and in return, it offers rolling green hills, storybook villages, and pubs where strangers become friends by the second round. Dublin is more than literature and Guinness. It's a startup hub, a music capital, and a surprisingly digital-friendly city. Canadians with remote jobs or freelancing gigs find it an ideal short-term base, with strong internet, great transportation, and co-working spaces like Dogpatch Labs. Rent can be high in central Dublin, but out in towns like Galway, Limerick, or Cork, you'll find cozy rentals for around $1,000 a month. Locals are warm and always up for a chat, especially when they find out you're from Canada. Healthcare is accessible via travel insurance, and safety is a non-issue for most travelers. Public transport links cities with scenic routes that double as sightseeing tours. Nature lovers can hike the cliffs of Moher, explore Game of Thrones filming locations, or cycle through ancient Celtic landscapes. You're never far from something magical. Ireland's charm isn't just visual, it's emotional. There's a deep sense of history, identity, and connection here. For Canadians, it feels like visiting distant family. And for 90 days, that family says, "Come in, stay a while, no visa needed." Number 3. Chile. Chile is South America's most stable and diverse destination, and Canadians can enjoy it visa-free for 90 days. Stretching from desert to glaciers, Chile is a land of extremes. You can sandboard in the Atacama Desert, then hike through Patagonia's icy spires, all in one country. Santiago, the capital, is a modern metropolis nestled between snow-capped peaks and the Pacific Ocean. Digital nomads love Chile for its safety, infrastructure, and tax-friendly policies. Santiago has dozens of co-working spaces, and cities like Valparaiso and La Serena offer cheaper, artsy alternatives with ocean views and mountain air. Rent? Around $700 to $1,000 per month for a decent flat. Groceries and public transit are cheap, and Chile's healthcare system is strong, even for visitors with travel insurance. Chileans are friendly, curious, and open to Canadians. English is spoken in tourist areas, but a little Spanish goes a long way. Remote workers benefit from fast internet, and outdoor lovers will thrive here. Chile has one of the most diverse natural landscapes on Earth. Surf, ski, hike, stargaze, all in one visa-free window. If you're craving nature and modern comfort without bureaucratic barriers, Chile is a South American standout, ready to welcome Canadians without a second thought. Number 2. New Zealand. Canadians get a generous 6 months visa-free in New Zealand, and every day feels like stepping into a postcard. Rolling green hills, ice blue lakes, snowy peaks, misty beaches. It's no wonder this country has become a favorite for filmmakers and freedom seekers alike. Auckland and Wellington are ideal for remote workers, great Wi-Fi, co-working spaces, and a relaxed cafe culture. Outside the cities, you'll find charming towns with rental prices around $900 to $1,200 per month and scenery that looks like pure fantasy. New Zealanders, Kiwis, are famously friendly. There's a natural cultural affinity between Canadians and New Zealanders, down-to-earth, outdoorsy, and kind. English is the native language, and everything from grocery shopping to setting up a SIM card is smooth and easy. Digital nomads will love the work-life balance. You can hit the trails or beaches after a Zoom meeting. It's one of the safest countries on Earth, and healthcare access for travelers is excellent with the right insurance. Whether you're driving through fjords or working from a lakeside cabin, this is one of the rare countries where you can actually live abroad without jumping through any visa hoops. 6 months, zero stress, full beauty. New Zealand isn't just open to Canadians, it practically begs you to stay. And finally, at number 1, we have United Kingdom. The United Kingdom, Canada's historic sibling and one of the most generous destinations for Canadian passport holders. You can stay visa-free for 6 months. London is a global powerhouse, finance, fashion, tech, but that's just the beginning. Liverpool, Manchester, Edinburgh, and Cardiff all have unique flavors, and they're far more affordable than the capital. Canadians often feel a cultural comfort in the UK. Shared language, familiar humor, historical ties. It's like stepping into a more antique version of home. Remote workers have endless co-working options, from urban hubs like WeWork to quirky spots in Brighton's beachside cafes. A decent flat outside central London goes for $1,200 per month, and even cheaper options exist in the north. Transport is superb. Trains, trams, and buses connect you to centuries of castles, cathedrals, and coastlines. You can be in Scotland by breakfast and Wales by dinner. Healthcare is available to visitors through insurance, and safety levels are high. English-speaking support systems make every aspect of your stay simple, from opening a bank account to finding a local GP. While the UK doesn't yet offer a digital nomad visa, the 6-month entry means you can truly live here, work remotely, travel locally, and experience deep British culture without immigration headaches. It's more than a trip. It's a return to roots. So, if you could pack your bags tomorrow, which country would you fly to first? Would it be the wild beauty of New Zealand, the cozy charm of Ireland, or maybe that visa-free dream you never even knew existed? Wherever you go, just remember this. Your Canadian passport isn't just a travel document. It's a key to opportunity, to freedom, to finding out who you are when the world welcomes you with open arms. Drop your dream destination in the comments. We'd love to hear where you're heading next. And if this video opened your eyes to new possibilities, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and tap the bell so you don't miss the next flight to freedom. Thanks for watching.